What's up, guys? It is Sam here, and I want to talk about putting out 100 pieces of content a day this week. That is the challenge I am doing for this week, trying to put out 100 pieces of content per day. I'm going to get into how I'm tracking that and what the purpose is. But before I do any of that, I'll give you a little bit of context of the reason for doing that. But before I get into any of that, if this is your first time here, what's up? I'm Sam. If you are here for the second or third or whatever time it is, it's good to fucking see you again. So, with that being said, I started back in the end of October with the intention of creating enough income online to be able to live my life without being tied to any geographic location. So that was the very end of October in 2018. It's been 8 months or so, just over 8 months now. And the primary driver that I was using for the income, and still is today pretty much, YouTube. That's where I'm putting out these videos. And over the last 30 days or 40 days or so, I've seen a leveling out in terms of the growth. And I know that's just normal. That's what happens. It happened, I think, in January and February, where November and December just skyrocketed. And then January had an increase. Actually, I think it was February and March saw flattening out. Halfway through January and February, I saw flattening out of the growth and even a little bit of a decline. Same thing is happening right now. And I wanted to try something and see if I can help turn that around by increasing the amount of effort that's going into that. And that is where the 100 pieces of content a day. I was watching one of Gary Vaynerchuk's, or listening to that while I was meal prepping, and he was talking about putting out 100 pieces of content a day, and I was like, oh, actually that sounds like a perfect strategy to test this week and see if I can move that needle. Now, what am I counting as content? So, just pieces of content, right? So on YouTube, that's videos or posts onto YouTube, as well as thoughtful comments. So that's going to be across the board in terms of YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Medium, or TikTok in terms of the thoughtful comments. If the comment is something that I might leave normally, or that is just a couple of emojis or something like that, that will not count. If it is a thoughtful response to a comment or a picture or whatever the case is, I'm going to be counting those because that is still content. It just is to more of an individual than it is to a lot of people. Say if I was to put it out on Instagram or here or on Facebook, YouTube or Facebook. So that is what I'm tracking. Today is Sunday, July 7th, and so far, I've been tracking it throughout the day. Before I go to bed, I'm going to actually put the total up here. It's about 9:30 at night. So before I go to bed tonight, I'm going to tally up that total and keep track of that and try to do a daily recap before I go on vacation and see if that needle moves forward, because I will be tracking this on some of the metrics on Instagram and on YouTube and on the other platforms, so Facebook, and there's different amounts of data that I can get from the different platforms, so just keeping an eye on that to see where we are going. I just wanted to do a quick video on that. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. Jump over to Instagram, link in the description. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see other content that I put out. I put out a lot of content. So don't forget to subscribe or share this video with somebody else if they are trying to create a online source of income so that they can do their own thing. By the way, I will have a video earning update, meaning the amount of money that I was able to earn in the month of June coming up maybe early this week. So if you want to see that video, don't forget to subscribe and press that little bell notification. That will tell YouTube to notify you every time I post a new video. Or if you have any ideas or comments or thoughts or questions you would like me to talk about, leave them down below or reach out to me on Instagram. Again, a link is in the description. Peace.